Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your October general love reading. This is your girl Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general love reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Sagittarius. This is a general reading, so please keep that in mind. To only take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't for someone who really needs to hear this message. Hi Crosswatchers, you're very welcome here if you're interested in a Sagittarius. Who wouldn't be? I like to remind Sagittarius and Crosswatchers that energy is fluid, and this simply means you may feel like I'm describing a certain situation in the reading where you feel the roles are flipped or reversed, and that's completely okay. You're more than welcome to use your own discretion to flip those roles if that resonates with your specific situation the best. I just want to quickly say thank you guys so much for your patience. I had to deal with the family situation, but I am good, my family's good, and thank you guys so much for your understanding. I've missed you guys, and I'm really excited to do this reading, so let's go ahead and get it started. I'm first going to use my sound bowl here to clear, set the energy, and do a mini meditation with you guys. But if you just want to jump right on into the card pool to see what the cards have to say, check out the pinned comment below with all the timestamps. For those of you here with me now, thank you so much for joining me. It really does help me connect to your energy by doing this. So I'm going to ask everyone to take a deep breath in. I'm going to ring the sound bowl 3 times, and during that time, I just want you to open up your energy to ask the questions you have about what's going to happen in October in your love life, and we'll see what Spirit has to say. So let's go ahead and take that deep breath in. And tune into the energy of Sagittarius. All right, Sagittarius, let's go ahead and see what Spirit has to say about your love life in October. What is happening for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising Venus, anyone dealing with the Sagittarius? What do you need to prepare for, be aware of? The energy surrounding you in regards to love and romance. Okay, so Sagittarius, what do you need to know about October? Okay, the answers you need are coming with full moon in Gemini. So someone could have a Gemini moon, or you could be dealing with a Gemini. You could have strong Gemini in your chart, or they could, does not have to be. But let me just tell you something, the answers you need, something you've been wondering about, something that someone hasn't been completely transparent with you, is you're going to have that answer. You're going to get that clarification. You're going to get that communication. So it's coming through here. And I think the frustrating thing about this person or this energy I'm tapped into is that they have 2 sides. And it's hard to kind of keep in track which side is going to come out. And I think that it would just be a lot easier if you could just get the message and get the clarity. This person just kind of, I don't know. I just feel you never know what you're going to get with them. They could have a twin. I just feel that here. I know Gemini's the sign of the twins, but I just feel a twin sibling, or maybe that's you, Sagittarius. Let's go ahead and pull some more cards to get deeper into this. What is this in regards to? So tell me more about this for Sagittarius. Someone has amazing hair. I gotta say, that's you or them, but someone's hair is just like, I don't know, amazing. So tell me more about Sagittarius in love. Oh, that fell on the ground. 1 second, Sagittarius. All right, sorry about that, Sagittarius. We have inner child with number 16, and I'm almost feeling like very much like Page of Cups energy. This could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or someone with water in their chart, but just very much like their inner feelings, like they get kind of giddy. They get those butterflies in their stomach around you, and I think they just didn't know how to handle that. I just feel they're kind of like the 2 sides to them, they could come off as like cocky, but confident, but there's another side to them that's very sensitive and very in tune with their feelings. And I think there's another side to them that you are going to see in October that's going to make everything make sense for you. But I feel like you're bringing or even healing their inner child here. And I feel this person could be younger than you, or you're younger than them. But I feel it's like almost as if there was an inner child wound that they've been carrying with them for some time that may have prevented them from being as open, as transparent, or as comfortable in their feelings. And I think that that's being healed here, or identified, or even talked about in October. They may reveal like something about their past or something about their childhood that they haven't told a lot of people. But I think it's something that would give you a better understanding of, you know, how they are, their triggers or their emotions, or, you know, what has been going on with them. But I feel also like there's a youthfulness to this energy. There's just like someone who is just a lot of fun to be around. They're hilarious. They like to do, you know, fun activities, like always be out on the go, kind of adventure, kind of just bring out that light energy that I think they're so drawn to you by, Sagittarius. I'm also seeing someone with dimples here that's quite noticeable and quite cute as well. And I think this person would describe you as cute, or calls you cutie, or maybe that's what you describe them or call them. But yeah, I think there's just better understanding of the two of you, and you're seeing this inner part of them that they don't allow a lot of access to. You're one of the few that they're kind of letting this part of themselves be open and free with. I love that. So tell me more for Sagittarius. I wonder if this person has like known to go swimming in like lakes, oceans. They love to swim. Or you've been skinny dipping with this person before. I'm kind of seeing for a few of you. But tell me more. Okay. So then we have Leap of Faith. And it says, it's safe to make the move you're considering. So this is kind of similar to Aries reading. So if you have strong Aries in your chart, or if you're dealing with an Aries, I suggest checking out the Aries reading to see if there's messages for you there. But this is part of the answer that you're getting. This is something that they feel comfortable with doing, ready to do. And I feel like it's all going to make sense. And I think it means a lot too that they're willing to come forward with this conversation, to come forward with, you know, what they've been going through or have gone through in their life. Like deep conversations is what I'm getting in October. And it's getting to know this part of you guys that, again, not a lot of people get to know. And I think just by them being open like this, it means that you guys are hitting closer than anyone that has really come before. And the letter L is sticking out to me, as in Lexi, as in Lucas. First, middle, last initial can mean something to someone. Let's get into the tarot, because I feel this is all good news. I think this is something that is going to give you the answer you've been hoping for, not just the one you need to hear, but the one you wanted to hear. So tell me about this energy for Sagittarius. Okay, so we have the Eight of Swords in reverse. Interesting, Gemini energy. So yeah, I feel like someone, whatever they've been holding in, whatever has been creating tension, or whatever that you kind of felt there was more to the story, but you didn't want to push and pry, it's really kind of coming all out now. And I think it was something that they felt like they've kind of protected for a long time, didn't want to be too transparent with anyone with. But again, there's something that feels safe with you, Sagittarius, something that you make them feel very comfortable. And I think they are kind of doing this leap of faith to bring this out, or this conversation they've been wanting to have with you that, yeah, is big for them. It feels really big for them. We'll get all the cards out first, and then we'll do a deep dive. Tell me more about this energy for Sagittarius. Okay, Five of Pentacles crossing this. Ooh, fear of rejection is big here. Fear of abandonment. That could have been a childhood wound that someone's been struggling with for a long time. I even feel abuse, okay? Just, I know it's not for everyone, but it's something I'm feeling here. So sorry if any of you went through that. Okay. Yup. Love this. Okay. Yeah, wow, yeah. Some of you are definitely dealing with an Aries. You guys got the exact same card placement as Aries did. Okay, so bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Pentacles. And there are two twos here. So your birthday could be December 2nd, December 12th, or November 22nd, or you could even be a cusper with December 20th or November 20th. But okay, so I kind of feel like with Two of Pentacles, it's always kind of a up and down energy. It's always kind of an unstable energy, someone not being certain on what to do, how to do this, and it confuses a lot of things. And this is Capricorn energy, by the way. I'm seeing someone that may work 2 jobs or maybe kind of juggling 2 important things. Maybe it's having this connection with you, but then something coming up at work. But I feel with this Two of Pentacles, it could be just like an inner struggle of how to proceed this with you, especially now that these feelings are very clearly here and they feel some significance with you, Sagittarius. I could definitely confirm that. But it's been hard for them to kind of express this. It's been hard for them to kind of show this with Pentacle energy. And I think they are fearing that it's kind of boring you, or it's kind of making you wonder if there's anything else out there due to them not making a solid decision, or to them kind of not knowing how to proceed this with you. Again, just like Aries energy, it feels very much like up in air about this connection. And I think with that, this person is kind of done kind of just juggling this or wondering what to do, and is taking that leap of faith to finally do something about it. So I think that's a big change of what you've been wanting them to do, waiting for them to do almost. Someone loves to light incense in their room, their bedroom, candles, maybe sages the room quite a bit. You're very spiritual, maybe. But let's get into it. So we have the 8 of Swords in reverse. Sorry, I have to censor these for YouTube community guidelines, but Gemini energy. So a breakthrough, definitely in communication, definitely in transparency. Someone wants to come clean, but I don't feel this is like a confession of something they've been keeping from you that would hurt you, but more so something that they've been keeping within them that has been hurting them. Again, so certain thoughts or feelings about romance or about relationships or about, definitely with 5 of Pentacles, neglect, abandonment. And I think that there's a lot that they're going to explain to you. There's a lot that they have to really put out there so you can understand, so you don't get the mixed signals. I think they are kind of aware that maybe not being so honest and open is kind of sending you into this, like, what is this type of energy? I definitely want to clarify this to get pretty specific on what this is. So tell me more about this 8 of Swords in reverse. What are they letting out? What are they opening up about? The Sun card. Wow. Okay, and this is vice versa. So this is traditional Sun. This is like a deeper meaning to it. And look at that child there too. Yeah. We'll get into that in a second. And then what else? Oh, goodness. Okay, Knight of Swords, Gemini energy. Bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Cups. Whoa. The deeper side of the Queen of Cups, Cancer energy. So I definitely feel like they have, how do I say this? They're not as equipped to deal with rockier emotions, let's just say. And I think that when things get rocky or things kind of start to become intense emotionally, they get kind of taken into this whirlwind of not knowing what to do or messing things up, or maybe even in some way sabotaging something here. And I think maybe this came from, you know, a lack of love that they've had in their life. And, you know, maybe from childhood, no one really showed them that care or showed them that unconditional love. You know, I feel like they grew up with someone that was very emotionally disconnected or very not emotionally present, very, you know, stop crying, get up and do it, you know, that type of energy here. And I think that's what's made them kind of not know how to deal with the feelings and emotions that come up. But I feel you've given them this sense of peace and calm. And I wonder if they do struggle with like stress or anxiety, definitely with 2 of Pentacles and 8 of Swords. You bring this like understanding to them of, you know, whatever you need, I'll be there. If you need me to give you space, if you need me to just listen, I'm here. And that has provided so much for them. Like I can't even describe. But I think that even if you are this Queen of Cups energy, again, it has nothing to do with gender or sex, but feminine water energy, you just pick up people really easily. You are just able to kind of just sense things that a lot of other people don't catch or pick up on, but you are just very empathic. You're very intuitive, and you know when there's something off or something wrong, and you know when to kind of just ask them about it and when to hold back. And I think that you've provided this space for them to feel safe. I love that, Sagittarius. Someone could be like a counselor, a therapist, a life worker almost, I feel, with this energy here. But with the Eight of Swords and the Knight of Swords with the Sun, this is a conversation they want to have. This is a conversation they feel they need to have. And, you know, maybe there is something that happened recently that transpired for them to kind of finally come out with this. I think maybe there's been a lot of misunderstandings that they are aware that they kind of created. You're a very honest person, Sagittarius. Like, you don't have a problem with, you know, being honest with people. I think that that's something that has been kind of settling for them to come forward with you, because you're ready to hear the truth regardless. You're just that type of person. And I think that that's helping them kind of open up to you more. I do feel though, with the Sun card here, I wonder again if there's just something that they're finally kind of releasing, finally kind of just identifying, even if they kind of denied it or tried to bury it for so long. It's finally becoming clear of what has been preventing them from being happy and how they get in their own way, and maybe how they kind of run from things more so than face them and work through them. And something about this connection with you has made them really want to face this, has made them really want to come forward with this. And that's rare for them. I gotta say, very rare for them. They don't let a lot of people in. I can see that. So it's big that they're even coming forward with this for you, Sagittarius. Someone could have a deep connection with horses, or someone could be born year of the horse in Chinese astrology, or someone could drive a white car. What's crossing this is the Five of Pentacles. So Taurus energy, yeah. I think this is like highlighting the situation that has been going on between the two of you. It could be, you know, even for some of you, this person, how do I describe this? So it's kind of like, instead of, you know, in the past, instead of bringing this forward, they kind of would go silent. And it would be after like a conversation where maybe you hit a spot they weren't ready to kind of talk about, or there was something that they were annoyed with or didn't know how to kind of express emotionally. So they would just go silent. And that's something I think that is part of adding the sabotage of what they create. I think it stems from a fear of like being hurt or being neglected, being abandoned. I do feel that this person either has been ghosted before. I do feel even for childhood things that are coming up, like someone, their parent left very early. They never knew their mom or they never knew their dad. That type of thing that really hurts. And I think that that has been an overall wound or overall experience that highlights a lot of how they see relationships in general. But I think, you know, if they did something where it hurt you and they kind of just made you feel like you were kind of put on the outs for a bit, or that they weren't hitting you up as much, I think that was their first plan, was to kind of run from this. But the more they kind of sat with it and the more they started to identify what you deserve to hear and what they deserve to tell you, I think this Five of Pentacles has been something they don't want to continue doing, that they don't want to continue acting on. But overall, if that's not even any of the information, then very honestly, bluntly, they're just afraid of being hurt. They're afraid of having nothing out of this, of being left with nothing. They felt that before somewhere. What's crowning this? Judgment. Fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, also Scorpio energy. There is something that is pushing them to take this chance, to come out with this information or to talk to you. It feels divinely guided. It feels as if they're seeing signs about you, synchronicities about you, that is really making them see that there's something about you that's more significant than when they had similar feelings with anyone else. I do feel almost for some of you guys with justice and judgment, definitely past life energy between the two of you, or a specific contract that you guys have to fulfill this lifetime, or spirit really wants you to fulfill this lifetime because it is meant to release some karma that has been on, in someone's blueprint for a while. And I feel with judgment here, they got some sort of sign or some sort of confirmation or something that has made them fully aware that now is the time. There's no more putting this off. And maybe it's because they know at this time in October, you are assessing the situation and may pass judgment on this situation. But I think they think this is now their chance. And that's why they're taking this leap of faith in October, Sagittarius. They feel there's a purpose here between the two of you, more so than they thought or felt with anyone else. And that they have to keep this purpose going. What's rooting this is the Two of Pentacles. I'm sorry, Two of Wands. So fire energy, Aries energy. There's just something about you they always feel drawn into, that they always feel connected with, passionate for. They feel like there's something special about you that has only rang true to them in regards to anyone else they've dated recently. I do feel they love your drive. They love your passion. They love your energy. And again, you're a very open person. And I think that openness from you is really being something that they're seeing as an example. And I do feel this has been building up with the Two of Wands for some time. And the more they're around you, it's making them feel like, tell them now, just do it. Just say that you like them. Say that you want to be with them. Say why it's so hard for you to open up or to trust. I feel like they're thinking the next time they see you, they want to have this conversation. And they've been trying to prepare for it. They've been trying to say exactly how they're going to do this. I do feel like they want to take you on a nice date to your favorite restaurant or your favorite bar or your favorite place to go to have this conversation. You guys may hold each other's thigh or touch each other's leg or play feety quite a bit, even when you're at dinner with friends or family. You guys always have to be touching each other some way. I think it's something you kind of initiate, but they really like, definitely. I do want to clarify this Two of Wands here though. So tell me more about the Two of Wands for Sagittarius, of why this is rooting the situation. Okay, Four of Pentacles in the deeper side of this, right? Yeah, you've kind of opened their perspective that there's so much more they can have. And that they see something with you. They see something that could build with you, that they can open up to building with you. They're very independent, very private people, but there's something about you that opens them like no one else can. Then we have the Nine of Swords with the Four of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so Gemini energy again, and then Aries energy here. So let's first talk about the Four of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords. By the way, 2 4s, December 4th, December 14th, November 24th could be your birthday. Yeah, again, I think now they're seeing the potential, the two of you, of what they can actually start to have, start to build. You see those buildings that they're looking out the window and looking at, the potential there. And they know they're in their own way. But with the Nine of Swords, yeah, there's a lot of things they don't know how to say. They don't know how you would react. Or again, even if you are with the Queen of Cups, obviously you're a very empathic, sweet person, but maybe they've almost told someone something similar before and it didn't go so well. So it's been kind of again, circulating of when is the right time? How should I say this? How can I say it that Sagittarius will understand? Someone's definitely been having sleep problems too, which could be affecting their overall well-being mentally, emotionally. Someone definitely could be having insomnia or waking up in the middle of the night having a dream of you and it being a big, indicator to them that something needs to happen. But with the Two of Wands, it's interesting because I really do feel like they're now starting to see more of the positive of coming out of their shell, of giving this a chance and going for the pull that they want instead of listening to their fears, listening to the what ifs and Sagittarius could leave you, Sagittarius could break your heart. That has been really holding them back for so long. Four of Wands. Yeah. I think this can turn into something where you're very happy with. I do think the summertime is when you guys really hung out the most, connected the most, and maybe, going to fall, it's been a little bit more different. But I think from what they remember about the summer with you, whether you guys hung out a lot, went to barbecues, went on vacations, like they think of that time and how much fun they had with you, how much they could be themselves with you, and how much you even let an inner child version of themselves out. That is really sticking out to them as to why maybe summer was setting up for fall to be something successful. And again, if you're in the Southern Hemisphere, just flip it around for whatever you guys are in right now. But yeah, I definitely feel with this Four of Wands, they could see that potential here more so than with anyone they've felt for a long time. And I do kind of feel intuitively that they may be kind of afraid of you meeting their family, especially if there is dysfunction. They don't want to throw you off by that family type of energy they have, or maybe they feel like when they're around their family, they're a different person and they don't like the person they become. But I think Sagittarius, like you're someone that is going to be their ride or die. I think you're someone that is going to be with them through the best and the worst. And that's something that I think they need to understand about you. I don't think they've had that or believe that that could happen with other people. So in the recent past, we have Justice. So this is Libra energy, and this is the card that Aries had. So again, that could mean something to you guys. But what I feel with this more so is them deciding clearly that this is right to talk about, that this is something you need to hear. This is something that they need to confront, they need to say, they need to address. This is something that they feel is the right thing to do. And I wonder if already you've had this text message from them that's like, hey, we need to talk, or when can I see you? There's something I want to tell you. And you guys have been like, what does this mean? Like, is this a bad thing? I think they are moving towards a direction of doing something to fix this or to make this right. I think this is something they've been considering for a long time. And I think that they owe it to you by telling you whatever this is. Again, it's general, but I think I narrowed it down to a few options of what this can be. And they're ready to give you your answer. They're ready to give you the truth. They're ready to come forward with their ideas of what they want, of their fears behind it, of what maybe your opinions would be on it. But they're ready to have that conversation, and they feel more ready now than they have before. I love that. All right, Sagittarius, to see the likely outcome of this situation, what is likely to happen and unfold from now to the end of the month, you need to know, prepare for, be aware of. We're going to go ahead and take this to Vimeo for the extended reading. I'm going to overturn this card here to show you what they're likely to do, what's likely to happen, any advice Spirit has for you, and we're going to just dive into this whole deeper. So if you have more questions, let's get them answered now in the extended reading. If you'd like to join me for the extended reading, open up the description box and you'll find the link to Vimeo, which will take you to the extended reading. But if this is where you depart, Sagittarius, I really hope that this reading has resonated with you. I hope it's clarified and give you a better understanding of what's going on in your love life or what's about to happen in your love life. And if it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Sagittarius, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Sagittarius.